All right, y'all. Welcome to the third video of the Path to Profitability series, where I'm going to take you on an A through Z guide that's going to get you to unprofitable and to potentially profitable if you put the work in and understand everything that I'm explaining to you and actually implement them. Okay? So this video is going to be mainly covering, I don't know if I'm going to title it, but it's going to be covering setting up your account, specifically your demo account, and getting into what are prop firms. You're not going to, if you already know what those are, refrain, because we're not going to jump into that right now. We're going to start on demo, right? We're starting slow. Make sure we get the skill down. And if you don't know what demo means, demo just means kind of like a practice account or like a fake account in terms of trading, right? A demo account is just a simulated account with fake money that gives you the ability to trade the real markets with fake money. That way you can practice your skill of trading without having to put real money on the line. That's the benefit of demo trading, and I recommend it to everyone who's getting started or is in a position where they're stuck or struggling and doesn't know what to do to improve their trading performance, right? Going on demo and honing your skill down will be so beneficial because it allows you to focus on your skill and perfect your craft without worrying about how much money you're making or losing, because it's fake money. Like, you just practice until you get it down. Like, it's plain and simple. The only reason people want to jump quickly onto a prop firm or want to put their money into an account because they feel like they might have a chance to get it down. But if you're not profitable on demo, what makes you think you're going to do good on a prop firm account or a live account, right? You need to practice on demo, and then you transition to a live account or a demo account, or sorry, not a demo, a live account or a prop firm account when you're prepared and you have the skill down, you have your psychology, and you have the system you're going to use. And then you practice on a prop firm until you get that payout, right? That's the goal. We want to get that progress going. So we're going to be covering right now what brokers you should use to start your demo account. The ones I recommend, my top two favorite brokers overall for live accounts and demo accounts, both they fit both criterias, are Tradovate and NinjaTrader. Those are my two favorite platforms. Okay. I'll put a link in the description that's going to lead you to a website where you can sign up for a free trial account. Now, let me explain why these two are my favorite platforms. From what I know, these two are like the only platforms that allow you to have a demo account that gives you free live data, right? Because a lot of these platforms and a lot of these brokers require you to pay for live data in order, even on a demo account. Okay, and tradovate and NinjaTrader eliminate that cost so you can get started completely for free. There's no excuse to start trading because you can start with literally $0. All right, I'm telling you, $0. So it's a 2-week free trial. So when you have an account, this is what I recommend to like the people who I tell sign up for these demo accounts. You make an account, make an email. All you need is an email and password. No SSN, no personal information, whatever, no credit card. You sign up with an email password for the 2-week free trial. When your free trial ends, make another account. It doesn't hurt you. There's literally nothing's going to happen. They don't ask. You can make as many accounts as you want. That's what the people I've been coaching have been doing since when they start demo trading. So that's what I recommend to them. And they just do that. And they demo trade for as long as they need to. Right? Tradovate is very beneficial because their platform is very clean. Their software and their data is very accurate. Right? It doesn't. If you guys look at TradingView, which is one of a very popular charting platform, the candlesticks don't move as quick as Tradovate does. And at least for me, sometimes when I use Tradovate, it feels like I'm getting more data and more accurate, detailed information that I don't get off of other platforms. But overall, it makes a very minimal difference. So honestly, it comes down to personal preference, whichever one you like. But those two are solid brokers, Tradovate and NinjaTrader. So NinjaTrader, same process. I'll put the link in the description of this YouTube video. It's going to be taking you directly to the site where you can sign up with a trial account and get access to that live data completely for free right away, so you can get started trading literally like tomorrow. Okay, so that's going to be in the description, and those are the main brokers for demo trading. Okay, we covered that, and don't worry about live trading and whatnot for now. We're just focusing on demo trading. Now, a lot of people don't like the charting software or the user interface platform of either of those two platforms. NinjaTrader is a little more favorable, like amongst other people. But honestly, I like both of them. I can use either one of them. Doesn't really matter to me because I don't do much drawings really. But if you don't like the actual charting software of these two platforms, then what I would highly recommend for a charting platform would be TradingView. Right, TradingView is if you guys haven't heard of it, it's a different platform other than Tradovate and NinjaTrader. They're not a broker specifically, but they do allow you to view almost any specific name or symbol that you want to see or you want to read the charts for. and it's just not a broker, so you can't make an account with them. But they do allow you to paper trade with them completely for free as well. But again, you have to pay for the live data. It's not like tradovate or ninjatrader where they give you the live data for free. Okay, and let me share my screen so I can show you guys what this actually looks like. So let's see. All right, you guys should be able to see this now. So this is the trading view chart. These are just like whatever drawings. Don't worry about this. That we'll cover later. But this is the trading view chart. I think I said tradovate earlier. This is the trading view chart. And with this trading panel right here, this allows you to connect your broker that you work with onto trading view, right? So this is allowing you to be able to trade your specific broker without having to look at the actual broker, but you can trade it through trading view using these buy and sell buttons and whatnot. All right. It's very beneficial if you guys really like charting on this and only looking at one specific chart. This allows you to take trades on the actual chart that you're charting on and doing all your drawings and watching price and execute on it as well. Because again, like I said, some people don't like tradovate and ninjatrader, so they use this platform. All right. So let me see what else we have to cover actually. Yeah. So that's mostly what we have to talk about demo trading. Going into live accounts or prop firm accounts, if you guys don't know what a prop firm is, right, we kind of discussed live accounts in the previous video covering futures and getting started with futures. But again, if you guys don't know, live accounts are just accounts with actual funds where you have to deposit money and then you get access. For futures, you get the leverage and you get the margin. You deposit, you have margin, and you get to trade with a certain amount of contracts depending on what you're trading and how much you deposited into your account. Okay, there's a lot of rules. If you haven't watched the rules on the previous about futures as a whole, watch the previous video. It covers all the rules you need to know about futures, what it is, how you make money, how you're going to potentially lose money, what to be careful of, how the point system works, how the futures market works, and how to trade it. Everything related to futures, basics, that type of stuff is that previous video. So check it out. So that covers live accounts, right? You fund your own money. And then we have prop firm accounts. This has been trending over the past few years, at least from my knowledge, because I've been involved in the prop firm space for the past a little over 2 years, right? Ever since I came into futures, I kind of found out about prop firms, and I haven't turned back since, because prop firms give you so much leverage, such a big advantage that I want to recommend it to as many people as I can. Okay. So what are prop firms? Prop firms are just companies that allow you to trade with the fund's capital and allow you to make profit on that capital, and whatever profits you make on that account, usually in the beginning, all of it you get to keep. And then at a certain point, they start taking a very small commission, usually like a 90-10 split where you take 90% and the broker or the prop firm takes 10% of whatever profits are made on that account after X amount of profits. For example, 10,000 profits made on the account or $10,000 withdrawn on the account. Okay. So these prop firms give you that leverage to be able to trade with their capital and be able to make a lot of money with very little initial investment. Okay. The way it works is, yeah, you get that funded capital to be able to trade with, but first the catch is you have to first pass a challenge to prove that you're profitable or prove that you can make profits before they give you access to that capital. Now, how does that work? They first give you a challenge account, right? This is called a evaluation usually for most prop firms, a fake account where you have to hit a certain amount of profit on the account before hitting a certain amount of drawdown on the account in order to pass the challenge. Okay, let's say they give you a fake account. A very popular account size that people get is a 50K account. Okay, and for example, what one of the rules might be for one prop firm, right, would be hit 3K profit on a 50K account and don't exceed a 2.5K drawdown from the peak balance of that account value, of the account size. Okay, if you hit that 3K target before losing 2.5K from the max point at any time of your account, then you pass the challenge. But if you lose 2.5K at any point in your process of passing the challenge, then they take away your account, you lose the account. But the only thing you lost, you don't have to pay the losses. The only thing you lost was that initial investment you put towards purchasing that funded account, towards purchasing that challenge. Okay, the rest of it is like their end. They handle however they want to handle it. Usually it's a simulated account, so they don't lose any money. But only thing you lost was that initial investment you made to purchase a challenge account, because actually I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but you have to first purchase that actual challenge account in order to be able to pass a simulated account, right? It's not completely for free. Okay, that's what I meant by the low initial investment. For example, some of these companies range from funded accounts or challenge accounts from anywhere between like $20 up until like a few $100s. Okay, anywhere between there you can find accounts for. So a lot of these, there's many different platforms you can choose from. Right now, my favorite ones are Apex Trader Funding, My Funded Futures, and Top Step. Those three are my top three favorites right now. Okay, they all have their own individual rules, but for the most part, they are pretty similar in the aspect of they want to prevent gamblers who don't follow systems and try to take advantage of the system. So what I like to say is, if the strategy or system you're using won't work on a live account or on your own personal account, then it most likely will not work on a prop firm account either, and it will be breaking one of their rules. Okay, they just want to make sure people are using their accounts as they should and treating them the same way they would use their own personal accounts, just so they're not taking advantage of them and exploiting them and whatnot, right? And or just using gambling techniques to be able to get a withdrawal from them. Okay, so they have a lot of rules, so make sure you go in depth on the rules. And if you guys want me to make a separate video discussing the rules on any specific prop firm, let me know in the comments down below. I'll make that as well. Okay, so by the way, some of these prop firms also release discounts very, very frequently, so it's important to be aware of those. In my Discord as well, I have an announcement channel where I release announcements whenever popular prop firms or prop firms that I actually work with and I actually recommend release discounts, so you guys can stay up to date on those. If any prop firm releases a new discount, and you can copy it for the best possible price. Okay, so if you guys are interested in that, I also have that in my Discord as well. Okay. So those are my top three prop firms, and like I said, prop firms are going to give you that leverage that you don't get with live accounts. With a live account, you're going to have to, although futures does give you the leverage, you get even more leverage with a prop firm account because they give you access to more capital for a very low initial investment. Now, who knows if you actually have that capital or not? We don't really know, but I'm talking about when you pass that funded challenge, when you get that funded account. But when you actually make the profits and follow the rules and get to the payout stage where you're able to request a payout, you actually get all the money, all the profits that you want to request out, all the profits you made on that account that you can request, that is eligible to request. Okay, you get that, literally you get to withdraw that to your bank. Okay, it's not some fake catch stupid stuff. It's actually legit. So use that to your advantage. All right. Top three prop firms again are Top Step, Apex Trader Funding, and My Funded Futures. Okay, they're not really in order. I like all of them right now. They're like all dependent on your personal preference. They have different rules for your specific style of trading, right? So stay tuned. The first one I worked with when I just came in was Apex Trader Funding, but overall all three of them are very solid platforms. Okay. Now, I want to kind of discuss when you should jump into prop firms and transition from demo, right? Because it's very important to understand how long should you be on demo, or how long should it take for you to actually switch over to a prop firm account, or how many accounts should you buy, or all those any types of questions similar to that I want to cover for you guys. So when you're starting out on demo trading, the first thing you want to make sure that you have down is you're comfortable using the platform, clicking buy and sell, making sure you understand the ins and outs of the platform you're using, right? Making sure there's no bugs, you're not missing out on anything. You understand all the different features that platform provides, and you're getting comfortable pressing buy and sell and the different options they have in regards to what their platform provides you with, all the features. So you want to make sure you have that down. And second, you want to make sure you have a system down. You're building a system as you're trading on demo, a strategy that you're going to trade with, right? A set strategy that has a plan going to the market every single day, that you're going to look for a specific setup going to the market every single day. Okay, I have that. Other profitable traders have that. It's very important to have a system for your trading style, right? That's if you don't have a system in place, you're practically gambling, because you are trading with no rules. You're just randomly pressing buy and sell based on random feelings or random emotional rules. No, you need to have a system where you're looking for a specific setup every single day. Okay, once you kind of figure out your system and you've tested it, we'll go more into testing a little bit later. and more into building your system and whatnot. In my system, which I'll be discussing later in the video, I'm just giving you guys right now the guideline on going from demo to a prop firm and how that process will look like. Okay, so once you're on demo and you start to see some progress off of your system, and you're actually your performance isn't too bad, you're actually maintaining your account and maybe even growing it a little bit at a steady pace, and you have your psychology down, you're not making stupid mistakes, you're not gambling, you're not FOMOing, you're following your rules, you're following your plan, you're not revenge trading, you're not over trading, you're staying disciplined to your rules, then potentially look into getting a prop firm challenge. Okay, one point I like to make, which is honestly an unpopular opinion, and you guys might say it kind of goes against what I was saying earlier, but you shouldn't stay on demo for too long. The reason I say this is because I also fell under this as well, by the way. But the reason I say this is because you need to gain the psychology of having money on the line for your trading performance, right? For so long, you can only treat demo trading as real money so much. You can't do that forever, and you can't actually treat it like real money. As much as you really want to, that's not how it's going to work. When you start trading with real money, your entire mindset's going to change when you're starting to lose money, or you're on a losing streak, or your performance is not too well, or you're trading with bigger size. So it's important to start trading with a prop firm challenge account earlier on as well, because maybe even before you're actually starting to see some signs of success, because you need to gain that psychology of having money on the line, because that's a whole different type of mindset that needs to be built, because you can perfect your skill on demo and then switch over to a prop firm and you're still unsuccessful because now you don't have the psychology of money on the line built yet, right? If you're on demo for like a year or whatever and you switch onto a prop firm and you start failing, it's like, what happened? You never built the psychology of having money on the line. Now you have to go through that whole period of building that psychology, and it's not a one-step process, right? You might think it's something stupid easy, but it's really not. All right, or else all these traders would be profitable if they're profitable on demo, but that's not how it works. You need to take the time to practice of having money, build the psychology of having money on the line. Okay, very important thing to cover. Now let me make sure I covered everything I need to cover for this specific video. Okay, we covered what brokers are good for demo trading, and we covered what charting platform is good, which is TradingView, and the brokers are going to be tradovate and ninjatrader, just to repeat again. We covered how you're gonna set them up, right? That 2-week free trial. You're gonna make use an email, sign up with literally just your email. Don't go on like some fake website. It's gonna be in the description as well. I'm gonna put it in the description. So sign up, 2-week free trial. You play around on demo, get used to the platform, build a system, get the psychology down. Just play around, like take your time with it. Don't try to rush the game. Don't try to rush the process. Focus on every day putting the time in and actually learning and building your system. Okay, and we'll cover all that stuff in the future video, so don't worry about that. I'm just explaining to you the process of what it's going to look like, because this video is covering specifically demo trading and charting platforms, setting it up, and prop firms as well. Right? We covered what prop firms are good right now, what are they as a whole, how do they work, what are the top ones, when to switch over them, and how to use them. Now, the final, actually, kind of didn't cover this as well. I want to bring this up. You should treat these prop firm accounts once you get funded as a regular account. Now, what do I mean by that? Treat it as if you had a 50K account literally funded to yourself, as you funded 50K into an actual account. Through that, you're going to have to use risk management, where you're going to risk less than 1% of your account on every single trade. Now, that means you're going to limit your losses to max $500 for every single trade you are going to take. So you're never going to let a trade go against you for $500. And we'll go more into position sizing. If you guys aren't familiar with the risk management system I'm talking about right now, we'll go more into position management and risk management, all that stuff in the future videos. But if you guys understand what I'm talking about right now, that's very, very good. Okay. One final thing I want to mention before we finish off the video is, what equipment do you need to start trading? Okay, this is a very popular question, but you honestly can get started with any piece of equipment. If you have a phone, that can work for you. But if you have a PC, it's a lot more beneficial in my opinion. But having only a phone doesn't limit you. You're still able to trade very easily on your phone, buy and sell, use your broker, demo trade, even trade on a funded account, all that stuff. Same thing you can do on your PC, you can also do on your phone. Why? Because TradingView is such a beautiful platform, such a detailed, I don't know what the right is, but it's a detailed platform that you can use. and it provides you so much, all the capabilities to be able to trade on demo and on live accounts and on funded accounts, and use all the features with a very clean and smooth user interface and interactive user interface. Okay. If you have just a phone, what I would recommend to you is use the TradingView mobile app for charting. And if you have a broker set up with tradovate or NinjaTrader, you're going to use that feature that I told you where you can go to the trading panel. You can also do this on your phone, by the way. You're going to go to the trading panel, and then you're going to go to that specific broker that you signed up with. Let's just say tradovate, and you're going to connect that account to TradingView. Okay, and through TradingView, you're going to be executing your trades, right? Remember how I showed you that those buy and sell buttons on the top left of the screen? The same things are going to be present. Let me show you again. These buy and sell buttons, these same things are going to be present on your phone. Okay, let me see if I can pop it open right now and show you guys. But if you guys have the TradingView application, let's go to the full camera. Those buy and sell buttons are going to be present on the top right of your screen, or top left of the screen. Okay, it's the same thing on the phone. And you can press buy and sell, and those, whenever your broker is connected, these buttons are going to be filled in as like a full blue color and a full red color, not just blue, not just like white and white inside. Okay, that's how you know your broker is connected. So once you have that set up on your phone with the broker demo account set up and TradingView set up, you can now trade on your phone literally very, very easily. For you have access to the chart, right? You have access to the chart entirely. You can do your drawings. You press the drawing, you have a bunch of options down there, right? Their platform is very beneficial because you can easily like use the drawing tools and whatnot with a very clean user interface. Honestly, it's my favorite charting platform. Okay, the only downside is that they're not a broker. I wish they were a broker because it would be so beneficial if they were. So that's what you're gonna do if you have only a phone. Okay, if you have a PC, which is a lot more beneficial, you're gonna be able to trade with your tradovate or whatever. Let's just say tradovate in this case. You can sign up with your tradovate account on your PC, right? You can look at the tradovate chart and execute it on the computer as a whole with the tradovate chart and their platform to execute, or you could put the tradovate buy and sell buttons on the side or in the platform on the side to trade with, and you can put your TradingView chart on your main screen. That's what I do, right? I execute on another platform while I watch TradingView. Sometimes I might look on that charting platform as well, the trading platform as well, the tradovate platform, just because if I want to look at their chart and get more data, because remember I told you how the tradovate chart actually updates a little more frequently. Sometimes I'll find myself looking at that chart just to get more detail and more information, but you don't really have to. That's just personal preference at that point. And it's just a habit that I built because I used to work with them and I used to mainly trade off of their chart. And now I'm on to TradingView and trading through them, but I'm charting through TradingView. So once you're going to sign up through tradovate and you're going to watch the charts and chart through TradingView. Okay, that's how I would recommend for you guys to do it. If you have a laptop, the same thing. If you want to do where you have the chart on your screen split in half, where it's the chart and tradovate on one side and the chart on another, or you can just look at the tradovate chart if you like that. Or what you can do is tradovate has a mobile application. I don't personally use it, but you can use the tradovate mobile app to be able to execute your positions while you're looking at the chart on your computer, the TradingView chart on your on your laptop. Or you can literally just implement the tradovate broker onto your TradingView chart, because remember I told you the trading panel gives you access to connect your broker and trade on the chart. So there's many different customizations you can do and combinations for trading, right? I just covered like a bunch of different ones. So, but you can get creative, whatever style fits best for you and your approach for trading, whether you like charting and trading on the same platform, you like connecting it on that platform. Maybe you don't like TradingView, you just like looking at tradovate chart. It's all up to you. Figure out what you like, the preference and style you like. But yeah, that's pretty much covers this video on this topic. Setting up your account and getting into prop firms, how they work, how to transition, what is a demo, what's the best brokers for charting and trading, equipment, how to get started with that. So pretty much covers that video. Now, hopefully you guys know how to set up your accounts. If you guys have any questions about the topics I covered in this video, let me know down in the comment section. And we'll be going on to the next video tomorrow. So stay tuned for that.